Salam alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Salam alaikum.
Hi, I'm Salah. I'm 19 years old, 140 kilo deadlifter, and an uprising bodybuilder. Worked like up to four jobs, and I'm here to share my story with you guys.
Thank you, thank you. We are so happy to have you here on the show. So, three words that could define you the best, and why?
Persistent, I say, because I've been persistent on my process and my progress and my work. Stubborn, because when I want to do something, I get stuck to it and nobody will change my mind at that point. And funny, because I don't know, I feel funny sometimes.
Yes, I can agree with that. Nice, nice. So, maybe with the title, people can say more or less why we brought you here on the show to tell us more about your success story. But I would love to hear it from you. So, like in a nutshell, how all of it happened, the drastic transformation that you went through.
For now, like long story short, it's been a year. I've been working out. I've been taking care of myself. I've lost 30 kilos by that time, uh, from a summer to summer. The progress has been very drastically good. Like you can see the difference pretty well. Happy with it, happy with what I'm doing, and happy to not stop, happy to continue, and happy to try to influence other people to do the same. Like it is so good for your life in general to take care of yourself.
Great, great, great. And what were like three most influential people in your journey?
So starting off, we have Ziz, as in Aziz, the Russian-born Australian bodybuilder, unfortunately passed out in 2011. He was a big influence. He had a big influence on me since he taught me how to build confidence before building a body, before taking care of myself, and that confidence was the big step to start working out. Like having confidence doesn't mean I'm gonna be ashamed of my body, but in the opposite, I I will try to change my body rather than hate it. So that's the progress. And we have Felix Kajelberg, PewDiePie, very known in YouTube, obviously over 100 million subscribers. He was the slimmest YouTuber, we say. Like we known him for so many years, like the slim body, and in 1.5 years he made one big transformation, and I was already a fan of him, and seeing that transformation made me think like it is actually easy to go and chase your dream body or your dream workout or whatever it is, your dream sport, and to build that body, because with a good body comes a good mindset. With a good mindset comes a great life.
Great, great. And what's, for example, a tip of advice that you could give someone that is starting the same journey as you? Especially like for youngsters, like teenagers. You are 19 years old, you are so young, and we usually see like nowadays teenagers are overweight and they are most of the time on their phones, not doing activities like people a couple of years ago were doing. So I will leave it to you now.
Thank you. I see it from my perspective first, because as an ex-gamer and an ex-formal fat man, I know it is kind of vulgar to say it, but it is what it is. I was fat. Uh, I hit the point of 105 kilos, which is for a normal human being bad, very bad for your health, and it will only lead for more bad things. Uh, so and it's like I know the comfortable life is sitting around gaming or looking at your phone and not having to do things, just clear mind, having the dream life, just sitting, eating, getting comfortable, nothing to worry about. But the thing is, you're not that happy, you're only happy in that moment. And we have a society, and even though you can't like, you don't like the people you see, you don't agree with the people, you can't escape the society. You can be like the underdog and be like very private about yourself and about the people you know, but it doesn't gonna help, and it doesn't gonna make you happy on the long term. And go out and confront the uncomfortable and fight through it is the way to put that mindset on. So whenever it is hard work, if it's in a job, if it's the workout in the gym, if it's for helping somebody, you always have the mindset of feeling comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. Lifting heavy weights is still heavy weights. It's not easy for no one, and no one really like wants that feeling constantly. But you grow to like that uncomfortability, and you grow to like these heavy weights. You grow to like the hard work, uh, working from an 8 to 5, getting tired. But if you worked as hard as you can, you'll reach wherever you want. So if chasing the comfort creates a weak person, because it's gonna be a lazy person, not hard working person, so equals the chasing the discomfort is gonna create a strong person, either physically or mentally, and especially mentally, because being strong is something and not quitting is something else. So yeah, that's pretty much the advice I give to young people like me, teenagers who are like very comfortable in their life because they have everything in their phone. They don't need to check on people. They don't need to very much socialize. But they do socialize, but like they don't see the benefit to going out either than to meet their friends and have fun, and not see the good side about training.
Yeah, but
Because people, yeah, that's it.
yeah, but for example, even if someone doesn't want to go to the gym or something, they could still do some workout at home, right?
Yeah. Like nothing is stopping you from working out. Because if we're gonna see it as a big image, working out has a lot of variety and a lot of categories for any type of training you want. If you want home workouts, easy push-ups and pull-ups and the body weight exercises. Or if you have the budget, just you buy dumbbells. If you don't like, if you have social anxiety or you don't know what you are doing and you get embarrassed to go to the gym as a beginner, you can be a beginner in your house. You have the internet, which has every single answer you want. So you go on the internet, you have your workout, you get it in home. You try to adapt to with what you have, work with what you have. Nothing is impossible. For example, for me, I go to the gym. I have a membership in the gym, but in days like I don't feel like going out, it feels impossible to go out. Either I have leg cramps or something, and I say, yeah, I'll work out. I don't say I'm not gonna work out. I'll work out at home. I hang on my door, and I have a mat that I do push-ups on and shoulder shrugs and a lot of exercises.
Nice, nice. And
So nothing is stopping no one.
yeah, they're all excuses. If someone says, "Ah, I can't," no, you can. You can, but you didn't try, right?
You always can be better. It's never too late. It's never too far. It's never not there. It's all excuses because you can create anything from nothing.
Nice, nice, nice. And if you could tell us, for example, about one or two main struggles that you had during this year that you lost like 30 kilos, which is a huge like accomplishment. What are the main struggles?
let's say personally, the main struggle was uh, balancing between gaining muscle mass and losing fat mass, and that was the actual struggle between them, because I didn't want to uh, lose weight first and then build the muscle, because in I don't know. In physics, we say mass moves mass. So having the fat mass will help me lift more weights than a skinny dude. So trying to keep that bit of fat, like take advantage of it, so I can build more muscle mass. But like losing the actual weight so fast, like to have six packs and be ripped and veins everywhere, it wasn't that easy to process it. So that's why it took a year kind of to lose 30 kg. If I'm sure for other people who are inspired to do the same, you can do it faster than me. It's all about what you eat and what you train, because you can train. Not everybody wants a big body, but everybody wants a shredded body. Everyone wants an eight pack and shoulders popping out and veins and things like. It is the human nature to thrive for that body. So uh, you can do cardio. I'm not against it. I can do cardio, but I can't do the both. But like that's my goal. Bodybuilding is my goal. So I'm gonna make sure I'll lose the weight and build the body from bodybuilding. Other struggle was not trusting the process in the first place as a beginner. So, just like the advice I gave earlier of trusting the process and waiting and not comparing with other people, I wish I knew that from the beginning. Obviously, everybody is a learner. Everybody has progress in his life. So I learned it. Uh, let's say 3 months after I started. So in the first 3 months, I wasn't seeing nothing. I was still the same boy that I was 2 days ago. But it actually wasn't. I just wasn't seeing the progress because it was so little, so uh, such little progress that it's not that noticeable unless I don't know you bring the scopes. Uh, but other than that, mentality changed and I start trusting the process. It's like waiting. If you already started and you know it's gonna take 5 years, so why being معناها impatient? Why being impatient for like 3 months?
And wanting to rush
Why not wait
everything.
until you see it? Yeah. No need to rush anything. You just wait. If anything you do with your body is gonna have consequences in your body, with anything, with eating, with training, with smoking, with anything that you put on your body, either workout or eat or anything will affect your body. So by working out, not today, not tomorrow, maybe next year, it depends on who you are and what you are and what you do and what you believe, and you manifest that body and you get it, and it's just trusting the process. And yeah, it was a struggle, but not anymore.
Great, great. And for people who say like, "Ah, I don't have time to do it. I work or I study," and could you tell us more? Like you worked, you are still a student. You have exams to prepare for. You have some friends to hang around with. So tell us, how do you organize your time, like to do weightlifting?
Working out is for some people only 30 minutes, and for others up to 3 hours. And 3 hours in a day isn't that big of a deal. So obviously 3 hours are for professionals and full-time bodybuilders, like that's their job. But an hour is enough for anybody to work out, and you can make time for 3 hours on a phone or 4 hours on your PC gaming and watching movies and Netflix and all the things that can wait for the night. You can have like an hour past midnight to watch a movie and go to sleep. But the other time you can make time. It's all excuses. It's all in your mind. You always can make time for anything. Like, I don't know, you have a certain plan with a certain somebody. Aren't you gonna make time for him? You'll try to make time for him, and you'll find the time for him in that day. So it's not that hard to find time for gym. If your day starts at 10, you work out at 8. If your day ends by 5, you work out at 5. You always have the time. Gyms are open from 8 to I don't know. Some gyms even work for 24/7. People go 3 a.m. and 4 a.m.
True.
It's like the mindset hit, and he feels like he needs to work out, and he goes to work and satisfy himself and satisfy his body, and to see the process, and he'll be thankful for that day that he went. It's always after every workout, your body will be thankful for you, because you'll see that day's progress in another year, in another day.
Nice, nice. And now, like, a funny question. Let's say, if you could go back 3 years from now, 3 years ago, and meet Salah with 16 years old, what type of advice would you give it to him?
uh, it's kind of deep, but I would say, like, try to focus on yourself more than focusing on other people. Being nice is okay. Being kind is a good thing, but don't overdo it. Just be yourself. Embrace yourself. Don't be like a sheep within your friends.
I was going to ask you about the main stereotypes that you faced or you saw or you heard of, uh, surrounding the weight loss, surrounding the transformation, everything.
So about the topic of uh, losing weight and having the perfect body, either a bodybuilder or fitness in general, is the stereotype of people thinking that it's actually easy, and always looking for what's the fastest way to have a bigger biceps, and what's the fastest way to have abs, uh, and that and that and that. And why not look for the hardest way to have a six pack? Because nothing is easy in reality in this life. You can't just snap fingers, money drops from heaven or from a tree, and you cannot snap your fingers in 3 days and you have the most perfect body. Because if it was that easy, everybody would be shredded, everybody would be in good shape and in good health, and we won't have any medical issues with anybody. But that's the thing that people always try for shortcuts and life hacks and the fastest way. w- that comes from influencers in the first place. Seeing influencers just show up with a perfect body, even though you didn't know them, who they were before. You don't know how much it took them to achieve that body, but they just pop, and people believe that they they just exist like that, or they made their progress in 3 months or 2 months. And there is honest influencers that say what are their progress, what are their weights, what they did, what they didn't, influence people in a good way without brainwashing them. But the other side, the dark side, they only do it, like, obviously they do it for their money. Props to them, they are making money. I can hate on that, but they do it in a way. They brainwash people to think that it's easy enough for them to just achieve it, when in reality that influencer is taken seriously, is taking pills or steroids or something that makes his progress better than the average person, so he can make his money. It is a way of life, but it is a way of lying, obviously, and people fall for it. And I can't blame the influencer, I blame the people. So that's the first stereotype. Second stereotype I want to talk about is uh, ex fat people expecting that their skin is gonna be all all tight, all clean. Like, hear me out. Formal fat man here, okay? Your skin is gonna progress with how much with the speed of how much you lose weight. So if you're losing weight in an very
Short
fast
time.
amount of speed, th- th- and your skin is like loose and drooping, take that as a good sign. Take that as a sign of you being a hard worker and losing weight so fast that your skin couldn't keep up. Take that the good way. Look at your shred marks and stretch marks. Sorry, your stretch mark, and be happy about them because they show your past and they show how you change. They don't just show your past and make you remember you were fat. No, they show you how hard you worked and how much your body couldn't keep up to heal itself before you lost that much weight and that massive fat. So always expect your body to react a certain way compared to how much you're losing weight in that amount of time. So you always, if you have you got loose skin or stretch marks, just know you worked real hard, and you should be proud about it. And obviously there's medical treatments, and there's healthy food and time for your skin to recover, unless it's like extra, which I can't talk about. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a 19-year-old who knows things about these things because I kind of experienced them and got a good information about them. But if it's extra, I don't know, you can have surgery, I guess, and
Yeah.
other things. Yeah.
Good.
So
Good. Good.
these are the stereotypes I want to break for a lot of people, for a majority of people, because the internet spreads the information so fast that people won't care if it's actual or not. It just went through, and it is there. So they believe it out of the bat. They don't need confirmation or nothing to believe it. So that's the issue with the internet right now, and influencers and a lot of things.
Yeah, it's a real struggle, especially for like youngsters, who everything nowadays is fast. Everything you get information, like you just click on a button and you have everything like on your screen, and everything we want everything fast. Like you go to
It is
search.
fascinating, but it is sad the way it is drifting a lot of people out of their normal life. Like, we can say they are being held in the matrix, because everybody is living almost the same life. Everybody is on their phone, and living in their phone. They are living with each other. They are having the social life, but it is in their phone. So if you're living in the phone, mentally you're gonna be prepared to hear anything and to believe anything.
Yeah.
So you hear I don't know, sebum is natural. You're gonna believe sebum is natural. By the way, his 2019 Mr. Olympia, and hopefully 2022 Mr. Olympia will wait. We are waiting. uh, but obviously he takes steroids. He openly said he takes steroids. But if he didn't say, and anybody said he is natural, or he said he is natural, phew, he is natural, and people will believe that, which he's not. So it's crazy how much the internet and the media in general, not even on their phone, in the news, and how it can
Influence people.
brainwash people in a second.
Yeah, speaking more about you, like, where do you see yourself from here? Like, after you lost all this weight, like, from this summer, we are like in August. Where do you see yourself in the next summer, next year, and where do you see yourself from here to 5 years? Like,
Uh, I mean, good question. I see myself losing more weight, gaining more muscle, achieving my dream body in 5 years. Because most bodies can be developed in 3 years, like, to build the the bodybuilding body, the typical, like you can see that guy and say like, damn, that guy is huge. So uh, I see myself also starting a business, or I don't know. My dream job is to actually coach people like they some people coached me, like my father coached me, my coaches in tennis and in and everywhere, even indirectly through the internet. It's like it's inspiring to inspire people to see them get in your own mindset and thriving for a healthy life and a more enjoyable life, because it's always like, don't separate having a good body with a good life, because a good body means a healthy person. A healthy person has a good mindset, and a good mindset will only bring you good things in life. Either it is money, it is love, it is a happy family, a house, anything comes with a good mindset, and a good mindset comes with health, whether people like it or hate it. It is the truth.
Because if you are happy with your own body and you feel um, uh, confident and you have the strength and the power, like you can conquer the world, you know, anything, nothing can stop you. You feel like nothing can stop you, right?
And it's not only for me. It's not only for me, it's for every person that has the mindset to go for it, like to achieve your confidence, achieve your body, achieve your health, achieve your brain, achieve your studies, achieve your work, and to see people doing well.
Nice,
it's
nice.
even it's even and for you who are listening, you also can influence a lot of people, starting with your friends, starting with your family, starting with your close ones. And it's not too late. It's like, it's not a lifestyle, but it's included in your lifestyle. That's what it should be. It's not like, oh, my life is all the gym, my life is bodybuilding, my personality is bodybuilding. No, you should see it as a necessity in your day, just like eating, or just like watching Netflix, or watching the movies and series and whatever. It's a necessity to in the modern day to watch something to keep up with the world. Ah, yeah, I watched that, and you have a chat with them. That's the modern day conversation. But also, it's a necessity to go chase your health. So it shouldn't be. I'm not saying like to let out all your personality and be uh, a gym rat like personality. So it's a necessity in your day, and everybody can make time for it. And even if you cannot go out, you do it at home. You don't have time, it's never too late. Start tomorrow. And yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. I believe, I believe if I were like at your age and listening to you, I would be like so pumped and so
Hyped.
motivated and hyped, yeah, and encouraged like to literally start, because if you see someone who did it, why you can do it? I mean, you.
See, let's say for example, me being overweight for 6 years, and I've always said, I'm missing out the teenage years, like the 13, 14, and 15 are the prime young age of energy and development. So these are the best times for someone to work out and see the best progress, because that age makes the most progress. Not like 30-year-old men and older men. So it's like the more you age, the less progress you're gonna make. Obviously, that's how life works. But it's like, I I had the mindset of it being too late once I've hit 17, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fat for the rest of my life. I guess that's what it's gonna be. And then realizing that it's only a lie for myself. I've only lied for myself so I can still live in my comfort zone. I lied to myself without even knowing that I lied to myself. I thought it's just an opinion, a statement, but
Yeah,
it wasn't reality. It's not too late. And I proved it
yeah,
that it was never too late, and I'm gonna still prove it. until I don't know, until I'm gonna be 30. I guess I don't know. In my plan, I wanna uh, retire from everything in 30s. I wish if I became rich in my 30s, I would retire.
I believe you mentioned the point like about maybe it is like the fact that um, someone is being young, it might be easier for them to lose weight than someone who is in their 40s or 30s or 50s. We can agree on that on one hand because it's something physical you can't really like change and biological, but something that adults can have maybe is
The
more
mentality,
is yeah
the mentality.
exactly
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
mindset. It's
It's
right mindset. It's trade-off, you know. If you have this
yeah,
you
yeah,
lose
yeah.
this. If you so
If you're older, obviously you're gonna be wise, you're gonna be mature, you're gonna have a good mentality, a good knowledge about life, so you know what's right, what's wrong, and what you should do and what you shouldn't. And working on that, it's not like you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. uh, and then like, but at the same time, youngsters like me and younger than me have physically are living their prime. So it's either you are 15 and you hear this and start working out and not miss out, or wait until you're 30 and I don't know, it wouldn't be that satisfying at that time, I guess.
it's never too late, even if some like adults are listening and people in their 30s and plus or 20s and plus or 50s and plus, because we see like I'm sure that you saw many videos on YouTube or online in general of very old men and very old women like working out as if they are they work out better than people in their 20s, better than me, better than uh, many people, and they are in their 80s, their 70s. It's still possible. It's still possible. Nothing is impossible. So,
It's not too late ever for everyone. It's never too late. I've seen a couple, Asian couple, living in London, if I'm not wrong, or in the UK in general, and they have been working out for 6.5 years. So they started old. They didn't start from being a young or an adult to being an old woman and an old man. And it's so inspiring for anybody at that point, because you're seeing two old people, like they are supposed to be chill in their house watching their TV and sipping all their coffee, having the best time of his life. He shouldn't be in the gym working out, but seeing him there and with his wife, like having the best time at the gym, like working out, laughing and having funny moments, it's so inspiring to actually go and hit the gym and
yeah.
say like, this is for everyone. The gym is for everyone. And I'm sorry, another stereotype for actual young people: lifting weight doesn't make you shorter or stop your progress, by the way. So it's such a false stereotype, false statement. It doesn't. But
Yes.
and the opposite, it actually helps the growth of your hands and legs, since I mean, it helps the growth of the body, especially with youngsters, since the muscle is growing with the bones. So I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of helps being average sized. I mean, if for shorter people, it actually helps getting taller, because it boosts cells, growth cells, and for men it boosts testosterone, obviously, and all helps to somebody to grow. So I say I'm breaking the the stereotype.
Our next question will be related to something a bit funny, and since you are a funny person, I thought it would be good to ask.
Convenient.
Yeah, a good question to ask. So, what are like the funniest moments you had during this year of transformation? Or if you have a funny experience that you remember the most or something.
I mean, it was a compilation of a bunch of interactions with random people I meet in the gym. It's like, because entering the gym uh, will help you like know a lot of different people. You have a doctor, you have
Athletes.
taekwondo
Athletes.
athletes. You have taekwondo athletes. You have uh, the shy people, the nice people, the loud people, the old people. Like it's a variety. So interacting with them makes different interactions and different social approaches. Uh, and a lot of them are actually funny and like good people and like make my day when I go train. It's like either they do with me in the gym or just give me advices or we just have a talk like about progress about here in the gym about anything like it's always funny and uh, each time I train with somebody, it doesn't matter who it is, it's always like double the fun
Nice, nice.
because you have company, you have somebody who's gonna work with you, and you have somebody that's gonna push you, and you push him to work harder. So it, I don't know, it's not like there everything is funny obviously, but I had such funny moments and good moments with people in the gym. That's why I highly recommend getting in touch with the people that you meet in the gym, because mostly are people just like you who are having fun and trying to be healthy in the gym.
Nice, nice. What did it happen to you once that you were like lifting some weight and you are laying down and it fall on you or something? Like
Oh, so if you all know the leg squat, leg press. So I was training with my best friend, who actually motivated me kind of to get into the gym. We were leg squatting, leg pressing, and we just started adding weight to each other. So obviously I wasn't in first, so I started adding until he reached like 150 kilos, and he was like, "Oh, I'm done." Puts Relax the weights and stands up. I say, "Ah, it's my time. Let's go back to 90, and you do the same." It's like it's funny to just add while I'm working out. So each rep there's more weight. Uh, and he just started, and I said, it's okay, it's we stop. And he just added more and more until I hit the 170, the famous 170 kilos. And I added more, three reps with 170 kilos and the other weights. And then I was like, I'm gonna do the fourth one. And I was halfway there, and I stopped. My muscle failed. I couldn't do nothing, and I was screaming, "Yeah, you see it? Yeah, you see this?" And I was screaming for him to help me, like push it with his shoulders or anything. It was so heavy he couldn't help me. So it's like they came a gang. The whole gym came to me to see either if I broke a leg or to help me. See, so yeah, I was screaming, "Yeah, you see it, yeah, you see it," and the whole gym goes started pushing like it's nothing, and I felt kinda weak, obviously kinda inferior, but at the same time my muscle failed. Like I did a good job lifting 170 kilos three times enough. And yeah, it's kind of an advice, so try to be careful next time for the people who wants lift heavyweight. If you know you can lift it, it's cool, it gives confidence, it gives good vibes, it puts you in a place to push, always to push more. But also be careful to to not be in my situation or worse. So yeah, I'd say that was the funniest moment, even though it was uh, so awkward for me afterward, because I couldn't really train because people still looking at me because I was screaming. I mean, our gym isn't that big, so me screaming once everyone would hear me, and I was screaming, "Yes, yeah, yes, it help." It felt like the thing is pressing me. It's not like I'm pressing it. It was like slowly I'm
squeezing you,
closing in
like
there.
squeezing you.
It's squeezing me up.
Oh my my goodness, that's a good one. That's a very funny one.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
So we are like coming to the end of our interview. So I would love,
unfortunately.
unfortunately, yeah. So I would love to give you some time, like to have a final message for the viewers and to talk more about your business idea. Inshallah, that will be coming true soon. So yeah, and where could the viewers find you? Where could they follow you and everything? Yeah.
For what I see in the future, for what I want to do for my business, uh, I want to be like start with something I love. It's like obviously it's not that easy for someone to start something he loves and earn his money. But I want to make my money's worth and make myself valuable in that job and domain. So I want to be like an actual personal coach, trainer, obviously for whichever category in fitness. Either it is powerlifting, bodybuilding, cardio, fitness in general. uh, and obviously it's gonna start like as a personal trainer, but I actually wanna like open my own gym and at the same time be a member of that gym, so I can train people and see people train. So it's a win-win situation. I'm glad that I became aware at this age, so I can like look at something I love from here on out to 5 years later, or maybe sooner, inshallah. Uh, so it would start small as a personal trainer, even online. So you people can find me like on TikTok, bondi.lifts. You can put a comment, contact me, send a message. It's all good. I'd like to talk with people, see your opinion, what you wanna do, what I can help with, or even I accept even advices from people. So it's always room for improvement. So I'm always here for it. Uh, so yeah, I'm looking forward for my future, for being hopefully a good coach, an inspiring coach, and even a good influencer for the social media.
Nice, nice. I'm sure you're gonna be your work gonna be very impactful for many youngsters and adults that will be following you. I know for sure that like if you put your like your mind into something, you're gonna do it and you're
If I
gonna
became
succeed.
stubborn about it, I would do it.
Please, Sarapakara, Sarapakara, Sarapaka, Sarapakara, Sarapakara. Yes, yes.